Hello friends, welcome to part 70 of Laravel 12 multi-banner e-commerce series. So we will continue working on products filters for one last time. And in this part, we are going to work on the column reordering and visibility. And we'll also work on the roles and permission for product filters. So in the last part, we have seen that we able to manage filters from the admin panel. We able to do the current functionality for the filters and their values, and we able to update the add edit product form. And now we are going to manage their column reordering and visibility and rows and permission, like we have done earlier also with the other modules. I'm going to show you the products module. Here you can see the column visibility. Okay, you can unselect any of the columns. If the admin not required that, then he can unselect this one. Okay, so he can able to update the view of the module as per his own requirement. And any subadmin, any admin can able to do this. Even the vendors will able to do this when we will convert this website to the multi-vendor. Okay, so here you can see that you can also bring the columns, rearrange the columns as per your own requirement as well. Like you can move this product code at the end, okay, at last, okay, you can refresh and you can see that it is fixed. So like this, the subadmin, vendor or admin can able to reorder the columns as per his own choice. So the same things we are going to do with the filters module. After filters module, will also do with the filter values module. Okay, so let's start. Let's first update the filters module where we are going to add the data table. Okay, so right now there is no data table. You can see after data table, we are going to add the column reorder, as well as we are going to add here the hide and show column functionality as well, and also roles and permission, so that the admin can able to give the access of this filters module to any of the subadmin. Okay, so let's start. So you need to follow the instructions that you can find under video. Okay, so first we are going to update the scripts.blade file. I'm going to open this one for our ecom 12 uh, project. Scripts.blade file, scripts.blade.file that located at the admin. Okay, so here I'm going to identify that we have done the tables config. Okay, we have already done for categories and products and now doing for the filters. So here you can see that we are doing for the categories and products both order, reorder, as well as the save, hide, show. Okay, so like in the same way we are going to do for the filters as well. Okay, so here we are going to add for the filters and their values. So after adding these, we are going to update the index function of the filter controller. I'm going to open the filter controller, and here we are required to modify the index function. Okay, so here we are going to return to the error message. We are going to display the error message when there is no access is provided to the subadmin or vendor. Okay, then we will return the error message, and we are going to return the filters module, column prefs, and filter save order, filter hidden calls, all these variables to the index blade file. Okay, so that we can update the index blade file, uh, and whatever permission, if the permission is not there, that access we will not give in the index blade file. And also for the column reordering and also for the hide show columns, we can able to do that after updating this index blade file. Okay, so I'm going to modify this next function in the filter controller. Here I'm going to align it as well. So now I'm going to modify the get all function in the filter service as well. Get all. Okay, so here you can see there are few things we are going to do here step by step. See, I have mentioned it clearly. You can see here that first step is to fetch all filters with relations if needed. So here we have fetched all filters, and after that we have set admin subadmin permission for filters. Okay, if the admin is there, then we are going to provide all the access like view access, edit access, full access Otherwise, we are going to check that which access is given to that subadmin. Okay, and according to that, we are going to provide the access. Okay, so in the third, return the same structure as product service. Okay, so here we are going to return the filters module status as well as the message. So according to it, we are going to, like, if the status is false, then we are going to return the error message, and this error message we are sending here, like if the permission is not given, that feature is restricted for use, this error message we are going to display. So we are going to update this get all function in the filter service. We're going to align it as well. Okay, so after that index.blade file, we are going to update in under filters. Here we are going to update this one so that we will check that which access is given, and according to that access we are going to give access in filters. Like if the access is not given, then we are not going to provide the add filter access. If edit or delete access is not there, then we will not provide add filter, we will not provide edit feature, we will not provide delete feature. Delete feature will only be given if the full access is given to the admin, subadmin, or vendor. Like this, we are going to provide these features accordingly. Okay, so we are going to update this index.blade file. Here all the conditions, you can check out all the conditions here in this file. So I'm going to completely replace this file, and here you can see that we have provided the conditions here. Like here you can see, I'm going to align it as well. So here you can see, like if edit access and full access is given, then only here add filter will be shown to the admin, subadmin, or vendor. And here you can see, like if full or edit access is given, then only he can able to update the status, and also he can able to edit the filter as well, only if he will have the full have the edit or full access. Okay, and in the case of delete, only the full access will be given, only then he can able to delete that filter. Okay, so in case of manage values, view, edit, and full, in all three cases he can able to manage its value, because he can at least check those values. In manage values itself, we are going to add the permissions, okay, later on. So now we are going to check the filters, first of all, that the permissions are assigned, and also the column reordering and uh, hide show columns. Let's see. I'm going to refresh. Okay, so we need to include the admin's role at the top of the filter service. We need to include the auth as well at the top of the filter service. Column preference also required at the top of the filter controller. And auth also required at the top of the filter controller. Now I think it will work. Yes, now it's working. You can see column visibility. It has come to the filters as well. We can able to remove the columns whatever we require. Now only 3 columns are here. I'm going to refresh and we'll see, yes, it's working fine. I'm going to add the columns once again. Yes, I able to hide and show the columns. And now I will check with the column reordering. Okay, like if filter name I want after status, yes, it is moving, and I'm going to refresh. We'll check that yes, it is moving fine. Okay, so I able to use the column reordering as well. And now the last thing, permissions. Okay, so I'm going to give the permission like one of the subadmin. I'm going to give the permission to one of the subadmin. Like I'm going to open here the Steve. Okay, edit and sorry. Here is the permission. Here you can see it is not added here. So we are going to add the permissions there. I'm going to open here the update role in admin controller. Update role. And here I'm going to add here the filters as well. Okay, so to give permission to the filters module, and here you can see the filters view access, view edit access, full access. Okay, so to this subadmin Steve, I'm going to give only view access. Okay, let's save it. Subadmin role updated successfully. I'm going to refresh and we'll check out that yes, it's working fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the Ignito window, and here I'm going to open that subadmin Steve at the rate of whatever address he is having. I'm going to check Steve at the rate of admin.com. Okay, Steve at the admin.com 12345 6. Okay, let's sign in. Yes, and now I am going to check out for the filters, and you can see he can't add any filter, and he can't even edit also, and no delete access. Okay, so only the view access permission is given. And if I'm going to hide even the view access, suppose in case the no access is given to that person to this. Now I'm going to refresh, and here you can see this feature is restricted for you, so it's working fine. Okay, so no permission is given to this Steve. And now I'm going to give the view and view edit access to Steve. Let's see now. Let's refresh here, and let's go to the filters once again. And here we will go to the filters, and you can see the status inactive, active, and edit action, add filter. All the permissions are given to the filters, but still delete filter is not there, because delete filter will only be there if the full access is given. So I'm going to give the full access, and let's see now. Let's refresh, and you can see the full access is now also provided to this subadmin. Okay, so everything is working now. So now the same thing we are going to do with the these values. Okay, so like this now the complete permission is given to every person, but we will also add the data table, column reordering, hide show columns, and permissions for the filter values. Okay, so the same process we need to follow for the filter values. Just you are required to follow these instructions. Okay, so let's quickly update a few of the things. First, we are going to update the filter value controller index function. Here, I'm going to update this one index function. Okay, so after this, we are going to update the get all function of the filter value service. Okay, so now we are going to update the index blade file of filter values and filter values folder, index blade file, so that we can able to update everything there, roles and permissions, column reordering, high show columns. Let's open the index.blade file under filter value. Okay, I think that's okay. So complete index blade file. We're going to replace. You can align it as well. The format may be uh, not well enough, so you can just align it. Okay, so now we are going to check for the filter values. Let's go to the filter values now. For the subadmin as well, we can go here and we can check here. Okay, so same thing we need to add for the filter value controller as well. We are going to check here. Few classes are missing here. We need to add here the column preference, and we are going to add here the use auth. Okay, and also I think use session is also required. Okay, because it's the part of the filters only. We can add here the okay. So we have added the filter values, but in the sidebar we need to check that what exactly filter values is there or not. Okay, so I'm going to check here the filter values in the sidebar, or is there only the filters? I think we don't have the separate yeah, it's under the filters only. So there we require just the filters. Okay, as far as the sessions are concerned, okay, we are just required here the filters as it's the part of the filters only. Okay, we need to align the code, whatever code we find that its display must be good enough. Okay, so here the session is also required. Use session. Okay, so in the same way, filter value service also we are required to update in filter service. We have already updated few of the classes, and the same thing we need to add here, filter value service. Okay, so here admin's role and auth, these two we are required here as well. Okay, so now I'm going to refresh and we'll see, yes, it's working fine. And this feature is stricter for you because we have not given any kind of permission to access this one. So for this, we will update the admin controller once again. And here this time we are going to add filters underscore values to give the permission to the complete module dynamic. Okay, so now we are going to check here for the filter values as well. Okay, so first of all, I'm not going to provide any permission, and here you can see that the admin can't able to access the filter values here. Okay, this feature is filtered for you. Now I'm going to provide the view access to this subadmin, and once again I will go there to the filters and then to manage values. Yes, this time the filter values is opening, but the admin can't able to do anything. You can see here that he can't able to add any filter value, edit filter value is not there, delete is not there. Okay, so only thing he can able to view only. Okay, so now he is going to give the view edit access, and let's see, refresh, and you can see the edit access is now provided. Now the admin can able to edit any of the filter value. Okay, so now I'm going to provide the full access because delete is still not there. So full access, and now I'm going to check here, refresh here. Yes, delete access is also provided now. Okay, and also you can see the column visibility have come up here as well. Okay, you can hide or show any of the columns, and also you can able to reorder the column as per your own choice. So it's also working fine. Okay, you can able to do this change at your end. Okay, I hope that you will find no issue at all. And for getting this source code, for saving your time, you can surely join as a member to get the complete source code that you will not get anywhere. It's the Laravel 12 latest source code you can able to find in most of the popular website. Okay, as I am working for the big brands, so this code you will get by paying the small fees. You can simply join as a member, open the Stack Developer YouTube channel, join as a member and get the source code, and you can always subscribe the channel free of cost. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.